All right, so Pilates can be pretty complicated, right? I mean, it's intricate. It lives in the details. There's so much to know about each exercise. It takes a while to learn all of that. So what do you do with exercises that you might not be 100% sure about? I'll tell you what I do. I don't teach them. Oh my gosh! So, I just, for instance, I don't teach stomach massage because I just don't, I'm gonna be honest, I don't get it. I hope I'm gonna get it one day. But at this point, I know how to do it, but it's, yeah, um, I don't see the point. So please tell me if you love stomach massage and it's great. Tell me what I'm missing out on. Another thing that I, for instance, don't teach is certain transitions, certain parts that I'm just not getting. And so I'll give you an example. Hamstring one, washer one on the chair. So you might know the transition, lifting the arms up, bending forward. Oops, a little too close, and then pushing down. Right, and then you can roll up and down, and then you can maybe come up back up like that. Okay, perfect. So this transition, most people's shoulder girdle is just not educated enough for them to be able to have all of this in alignment while they go into the forward bend, right? Most of the time what I see is this, and then they're lifting their whole rib cage up to go forward. So there's so much going on for them in the exercise that and then you're focusing on the rounding of the lumbar spine, right? On getting the work into the abdominals, but your shoulder girdle is all over the place. So I just don't teach that transition. I just start here, drop my chin forward, right? Focus on the rounding here, push down, continue focus on the rounding, and then bring the arms back here, okay? Over time, if they can do that well, let's add the arms and let's focus on the shoulders, right? But it's a completely different body part to focus on. And if there's too much going on, then people don't do anything right. And I'd rather they learn one thing first and then we'll add the second piece. Yes, it would be great for them to build the shoulder stability in that position and to get the upper abdominals involved with that. But it depends if they can deal with it, right? So we all, right, in the process of becoming a Pilates teacher, because there's so much to learn, you can do some things you grasp better, right? Your body might be more conducive for one thing, or it just makes more sense. It's totally normal. Just start by teaching what you know well and teach that well. And as you grow as a teacher, you'll be able to teach more, and you'll understand why somebody can do something or cannot do something, and you'll be able to help them get stronger and more flexible over time, right? But it's okay to not teach something. I personally would much rather not teach something that I don't know than teach something that I don't know and I teach it poorly, or I teach it wrong, or I don't know, I don't want to confuse myself. I want to stand behind what I'm teaching instead of being vague about it. And then one last part about that, ask, 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 ask. If you take lessons, hopefully, with somebody who knows more than you do, ask the questions so that you get the answers that you don't understand. Double leg kicks is another one of those exercises on the mat where I remember I did teach it for a long time, but I never got it. It was like, what am I doing here? Actually, maybe I didn't teach it because I was like, I'm wasting my time. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So we're just gonna skip this. And then all of a sudden, one day I read something, or I don't know how it finally clicked, but I was like, oh my god, now I understand what double leg kicks is about. So do the research about those exercises. Pick one a month, maybe a new one, and kind of dive into it. Try it out, see what's going on. Try to get to know it better, and then teach it, and then to, you know, if you teach it to a lot of different people with different bodies, you learn a lot through that. That said, don't teach it to somebody if it's not safe for them. But if you have fairly fit students and they're there for a fun workout and they don't have too many contraindications, then try it out with them, and you'll learn and they'll learn. And after all, if you find that it's not a good exercise, don't continue teaching it, obviously, right? But also, if you're teaching group classes, try it, and you might get a better idea, right? Ultimately, we're all learning one person at a time. Each person teaches you something, which is so fabulous. Isn't it fabulous about Pilates? That not only are you teaching the person, but the person, your students, teaching you. Love that. Keeps Pilates interesting for many, 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 many years. Okay, there you go. There you have it. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.